grade 3 arpeggios. Okay, so scales have 8 notes in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arpeggio just picks some of those notes. So the first note, the third note, the fifth note, and then the 8th note. So it goes. Okay, so in D major we've got D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Yeah, so we're going to just have the first note, miss the second note, third note, miss the fourth note, fifth note, miss the sixth and the seventh, and play the 8th. Okay, so an arpeggio, if you play those notes together, you get the chord of D major, root, 3rd, 5th. Okay, chords and arpeggios synonymous. Now, what different patterns do we have for our arpeggios? Well, we've got the 2 main patterns of major and minor. So D major, the one I just mentioned, and now we only have to change that a little bit to turn that into one note, to change that to the minor. So I'm going to change one note. Tell me which one it is. There's D major. I'm going to change it to D minor. You hear it? Yeah. So it's that. It's the 3rd note. So do 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 do. Yeah, I call it the 3rd because it's the 3rd note of the scale. D, E, F sharp. The 3rd. So I flatten the 3rd and make the 3rd note a semitone lower. Instead of do, do, I'm going to go do, do. Have a listen. Major 3rd, minor 3rd. Okay. Okay, so that's super important with learning arpeggios, that you can quickly find the root, 3rd, 5th and the octave, and that you understand about how changing the 3rd, making it lower, turns it from a major arpeggio to a minor arpeggio. Okay? Always link your scale to the arpeggio, for example. And then you can do like the backbone of the scale. What scales do we have? So we've got A flat major. So A flat, let's go back to our G string, G, A. Okay, now A flat, let's flatten it so it's a low first finger. So I'm just going to quickly whiz over my A flat major scale, just to do 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 do. Now I'm going to take the notes out. Do 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 do. 1, 3, 5, 8. So the scale. Arpeggio. And do the same with E flat major. So I'm going to move that up to the D string. So D, E. Now it's E, but it's E flat, so it's E flat. Okay. So E flat major scale. Same pattern, isn't it? 1, 3, 1, 4. Do, 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 do. So we're starting our fingers and our brain is starting to work out. There's little patterns with the arpeggio. So it starts with a 1. 1, 3, 1, 4, do, do, do. It's always going to be the pattern when you start on a 1. Okay, so next we've got E major, so I'm going to move it from E flat up to E. Okay. Do, 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 do. Let's play the E major scale. Okay. Do, 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 do. Root third, fifth, eighth octave. As you can see, I'm stepping with my fingers. Do, 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 do. Trying to keep my hand in a good position, my thumb from getting too tight. My violin's in a good position. That helps my hand move freely, stepping correctly to the right tuning. Supporting where I can, okay? For example, when I put my 4 down, I keep my 1 down to stop my hand moving up. So that helps support my 4th finger. Next, we've got 2 octave arpeggios. Now, just like in the 2 octave scales, we've got 2 different patterns. So we're starting on, we'll do the B flat major. Okay, so B flat starts on a G, A, B, B flat, low 2nd finger. So our pattern starting on a low 2nd finger. Let's just play the scale first. Do, 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 do. Yeah, so we've got the low 1st fingers of the E flat and the B flat. Do, 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 do. Okay, so now I'm going to take do, 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 root 3rd, 5th octave, do, 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 do. So starting on a 2, it's always going to be 2, open, 2, 1. Okay, for a major. Keep that major arpeggio chord sound in your head. And then if you get a note wrong, you'll get alarm bells, and then you can see if you can fix it. Okay, so now then we've got the top octave, which starts on the next B flat. So here's our B flat, and then our B flat here. 1st finger, there's a B. 1st finger on the A string, B flat, B flat. Okay. Do, 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 do. So starting on a 1, so it's going to be 1, 3, 1, 4, do, do, do. Okay, when we join them together. Like so. Now, D major. D major is kind of special because it goes up too high for to stay in 1st position. No, I can't. I've got to go higher. So I'm going to change to 3rd position. Okay, so starting on an open, a do, 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 open, 2, open. And instead of doing this 3, I'm going to move up to 3rd position. So I'm going to slide up, put my 1 where my 3 was. So I'm now in 3rd position. And now the top octave is starting on a 1. So it's 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, root 3rd, 5th octave. Yeah, D major arpeggio goes up to 3rd position. And finally we've got 2 minor arpeggios. We've got D minor, which is almost exactly the same. And if you remember, there's only 1 note different. Okay, so when you're doing a minor arpeggio, you change the 3rd note, the D, E, F sharp, that's the 3rd. D, F sharp, you turn it from an F sharp to an F. D, F, A. Shift, 3rd position. So in first position it's the 2, that do, 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 and then in third position it's the 3, do. It was there, it comes back now close to the do, 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 do. And then we've got A minor. So A minor, 2 octaves again. So I'm just going to do it the other way around. We'll do the top octave first. So A, open A, isn't it? So we're going to, here's A major. So let's do A minor. So we're going to flatten the third, so it goes from a C sharp to a C. Da, 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 da. That minory flavour of the chord, can't you? The arpeggio. Let's do the bottom octave now. So find that A. So G, A, first finger on the G string. Do, do. That would be major. Do, do. So it's tone, tone. But now we're going to flatten the third. So we're going to. So it's now the third. It's close to the second finger there. Yeah? 1, 3, 1, open. And then we put them together. Again, I'm trying to keep my fingers stepping. Open. Using single fingers where I can to alleviate tension, release the tension, and keep my hand free flowing. There we go. Now, finally, I'm going to finish with a chromatic scale, because chromatic scale in D. This is the first time we've done a chromatic scale. Now, a chromatic scale is where you play all 12 semitones of the octave. Now on a piano it's really easy to see because you've got white, black, white, black, white, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, and that's all 12, yeah? Now on the violin it's a bit harder, but it's not really that difficult. So we've got D, and the next note up from D would be E, but we've got a note in between, haven't we? We've got E flat. So we're going to go D, E flat, and then we'll move our 1 forward to normal first finger E, and then we'll do F, and then we'll do F sharp, and then we'll do G, and then we'll do G sharp, and then we'll do A, and then we'll do B flat, and then we'll do B, and then we'll do C, and then we'll do C sharp, and then we'll do D. And that is all 12. Let's count them. D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G. I'm going to do G sharp now with my 4 instead. And then A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D. All the way up, all with the top D. It's 13, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so 12 different notes, and then the top note is the octave, the same as the D. D, D. Okay. Okay, so open 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Open 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and then back down. And that's a chromatic scale starting on D. So, well done. Hope you find this video useful. Bye.